He gave me a choice to keep playing for a while and see if it just loosens up on its own. I'm going to clear out while I make a decision. And you know, there's quarters leaking out the bottom. I got another bag, by the way. I'm cleaning out while I'm talking to you. Just chips. So, I figure look, I joke around, but I don't think he's doing this on purpose. I'm certainly not doing it on purpose. I don't even like being on my feet. I told him I want him to buy a chair that's just the right height for me to play this game. Okay, cleaning out quarters. Well, I got a bunch of quarters back. You know what? I'm going to use up this cup. Or I'm going to put it through one more cycle. And we'll see what happens. I really don't want to try and go to sleep tonight wondering if I owe him thousands. And the middle is clogged up. So I'm just going to try for the play the middle till time runs out. And then he'll let me come back tomorrow. He came over and poked at it, and it's not just clogged in the quarter chute, it's clogged somewhere inside, so it's a little complicated. But it might, who knows, it might be enough. And I said to him, he said to me, well, if I can't fix it without bringing the whole thing down, then it's just, no harm, no foul, nobody gets paid anything. And I said, hey, wait a minute. It's not my fault your machine broke. It's certainly not, you certainly can't blame me for winning. So, tell you what. If I can't get the thing to come down and you can't fix it without knocking it down, then I win, but only half, and half of that goes on a tab. And he said that sounded fair. But let's see if I can make that unnecessary by knocking this tower down, shall we? Okay, let me do one last clean out, and you guys can watch. Chips, chip, 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 chip. Chip, chip. Okay, bunch of chips. And as usual, a bunch of quarters. Okay. Okay guys, all eyes on the chip tower. Only thing left worth getting. Oh, and he agreed that I got the, the coin tower. Or what did I say? Did I say coin tower? I don't know. Really, I think playing this game rots my brain until I stop, and then I don't know. Maybe it stops rotting my brain then. Maybe the brain rot just, comes in and there's nothing we can do about it. Okay. I've decided I'm going to do 10 more quarters. You want to count along with me? 1, 2, 3, 4. By reflex, I keep putting it in the right slot and it keeps getting stuck. Okay, in the middle slot is 3 or 4. Let's go with 3. 3. So this is 4. It's not like I only have the right amount left. 5. 6. 7. 9. Last one, guys. I'm blowing on it for luck. I didn't say it was good luck. Hold on. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, that was some of it. I gotta keep going. I can't stop now. I don't suppose he... No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't glue the quarters together, would he? Gosh darn it, I'm going to get everything. Please don't report me for saying gosh darn it on YouTube. I'm doing a clean out. Well, you know, I said a few episodes back of this show, I said that my new catchphrase would be, wow, that hurts. I gotta say, wow, this hurts. So close. And it's like the endless supply of quarters is just rubbing it in my face. Plus a clogged, you know, plus the slot clogged up. Look, chips. Lots and lots of chips. Okay. Quarters coming up. It's like, you know, the natural state of a coin pusher before they started getting all fancy was just quarters in, quarters out. And sometimes I feel like all the fancy quarter pushers like have a dream of going back to those days. This is a lot of quarters, but so far a lot of quarters hasn't helped me at all. So I want to say I only need 10 more, or I'll only do 10 more, but we all know I'm lying, right? Now I'm going to wait for it to come back out and then drop it. Wait for it to come back. See what happens. Nothing. I feel like an idiot. I keep putting quarters in the right-hand slot by reflex. Yes! Oh my gosh. You know, the way life is, sometimes you quit too soon. Hey, I won. Sometimes you quit too soon. Sometimes you don't quit soon enough. And sometimes you don't quit. And it pays off. Now, question is, ooh, I just got one more 500 out of the shoot, but it's mine. Now it's mine. Now I can cheer up. Now, there's actually still a lot of money in there. Where'd this come from? I'll keep it. I was probably holding up the coin tower. I'm not even doing anything. I got another 500. Heh heh heh. The bank's gonna try and talk me into putting it on a tab. You know what? They have good food here. I wouldn't mind putting some of it on a tab. And there goes more. I'm gonna have to get a bigger. Hold on, I'll be right back. I have to go out to my car. Okay, I'm back. Had to get a bigger container for quarters, for obvious reasons. Might as well. Okay, so now I know he needs to go. So let me talk to him about what we do the rest of the stuff on here. Okay, he really has to go. So he's offered me a deal. There are 2,000, 3,000. There's about $3,000 in a bag left in the field. He said, "Here's what he'll do. He'll split it that with me. Split that with me. So we start with stuff. I get 1,500. Fine. Also, he doesn't want me to take the time to open up the bags, but he showed me." The bags have $150 each. So that's $1,200. So that's $2,700. Let's see. Let's start. 27. Well, let's say 27 from inside there. We'll just put that to one side. And I'm just splitting up the 500s and the 100s to make it easier to count. I gotta say, I'm feeling pretty happy right now. Okay, here we go. Ready? 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 2,500, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 3,400 plus the 2,700 is 6,100. Not bad. Oh, and then the 750, no, the 600 in the bags I got off. So that's wait a minute. That's 6,100 plus 600. That's plus 600 is 6,700. So here he comes, ready to deal. Sorry. Wish me luck. Okay, so this is interesting. He's offering me those 2 pieces of gold. These 2 ounces of gold. Yeah, 1 ounce. To cover the whole thing. Now, sounds like a lot, but 2 ounces of gold, it's only about half of what I won. Also, I said, where'd you get this? And he said, I won it in a poker game. And he said, I said, so how do I know it's real? And he said, look, get it tested. If it's not real, I'll give you the cash. That sounds fine. And I've never won gold before. It's kind of fun. Also, gold prices are going up. I could just keep this as an investment. I don't have to cash it in right now. But I did say to him, what about the, this is 3,000 or maybe a little more. What about the rest of my money? And he said, well, that would be 3,700. He said, I'll give you, let's do what we did the last time. I'll give you 3,350 in cash, and the other 3,350 will go on your tab. And I said, that's a deal as long as you don't tell my wife on the way out. Because right now she thinks he has a budget of $1,750. I don't want her to think she has another 3,300. And he said, okay, so basically, I got 2 ounces of gold, which is worth, more like, he should have checked. It's worth more like 3,200. And I got 3,350 in cash, so that's like 3,700. Plus, we now have a huge tab here. But, it starts to make me wonder, does he know something I don't know? Can he run up a tab as long as he wants because he's closing in a month? But that's just me being suspicious. Anyway, those of you who stuck with me this long, thank you. Could you please like and subscribe? I'm really trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the month. So anyone who hasn't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Anyone who has subscribed, get someone else subscribed. You probably have a family. Algorithm doesn't care. Get them all to subscribe individually. And that's it. I can't believe I spent an hour and 20 minutes on my feet. That's the longest I've stood up in probably a decade. At least I wasn't moving. Thank you guys. See you next time. Hi, John here. As I kind of predicted, I screwed up the math completely. The reality is he still owed me $3,700 after the gold, which turned out to be real, by the way. So that means I got like $1,850 in cash and $1,850 in credit at the restaurant. I've been calling it a tab, but really what I mean is credit. Thank you much. See you next week.